Right, abusia mame na wase na memo akwa bamfamra Ashanti Media. So like video na share mo bifufro na ono so enya bi. Na ontumi hwe hu nsem a ekoso wo ye man Ghana mu. Dr. Okoye akasa de afa renaming of Ghana's airport to Accra International Airport no ho. Na ene asem a obisa nyina ne se Ghana fo eto aba de ma NDC se omume kreti nyuma na omume siesie Ghana man anase omumra emeye renaming na eneyi se ohwe hihye NDC edi gu akwan mu se omuba ban mu a ombeye di ama Ghana adehye na otie esi mountain so ebi se omu se omuba ye no saa hihye no etumi abam, which one of them 24-hour economy na dia ba asem na omubeka. Renaming is one of the lowest priorities NDC for should be considering at this time of our lives or in this 2026. And there were a lot of pressure on the youth omo request is about to create yuma edi amomo. So ene kopie mo mra hye mu a bela akwakoto ho omo pre se omo bedi hu juma akoye hu debate ase hu adaje ene se ye ba besisa international airport din near yikotoka de friso no bisa se aso saa ihihye mfaso ben na de bebre Ghana de hye enje bre enti ensem a Dr. Okoye enso dia tu
obi me see a idealistic nostalgic leftist philosophical fantasy. Me repeat it. All these things happening, it is only an idealistic ideals, just a name of mujidi, nostalgic leftist philosophical fantasy. Obi sa nkrofo Ghana for ha amutie ekosi sen amutie mi nyaba nana ya jeto ne mi se mwahi ude 1700 omutuma jomama omaja ye na to NDC ye to kepri jomama is hope na bi so say mu ohai mu mwahi na kotokanti bo pese yi di na mutuma mu na obi meni aji kakra odi ne ntia na be tumi obi pe tumi na tumi ni duni nsem na ni restart finu ho a nyama sei na ye unity nyampa obi na mi a mi opposition a eho nye ebi eho aju saa a me mpa e bo se daachi me se papa wa no me hu nyama se na ma ye din na me si nipa nsua de na mo ebi obi unim nipa ngasa no ye nsua de na ye ho ya homti uni ne da me gasa nyame andom enye 50 years ago ena yekosi say din e Ghana how MPP ya ye fa universities bisi say din esi say din obi ye bill call parliament o e mo musi so mo letterhead and then letter in university. Oh, why won't men learn history? If it's a distant history and you don't know, you can be forgiving. This history is less than 6-7 years. Obi ye the bill in parliament say ye kotoka ama ye Accra ba na bill a odi koi wo majority nti e na wanya ahode a odi ko na o kire bi wo ye minority a ye the bill for saba ama ya go back to kotoka na politicians pa nti obi too many do say man na re fi ye ho obi look why do we get on say make philosophical? Because with all due respect, oh yeah, research paper yet make a just state your own your friend is saying biases. If you have any interest, state it. Because later you won't say, oh, interest, you know, one state here, or paper, you know, one share, it will lose credibility. No, no idea, or my sister, or a serious leftist person. Ni papa was leftist. Yes, leftist. Omo Jesus so mine in there. Was so be a lawyer ni teacher ni sebi shoemaker. Yen na sebi not in terms of nipa but in terms of the ebedi kranya kro. Ya tare e kro. O ye lawyer e betua o 200 Ghana cedis a month instead of maybe our cases now over call na teacher swaji 200 just say. But it has been proven over time. Of course, I'm a rightist. Right for the GD say, I was saying one lamp for no moon for my dream and no money innovative. Or money jumadin and share coin or move to me. Our impacting society, our only property. And also, a baby abano see dinner one dinner to penny no ya leftist, the father of leftism. in Ghana. You can't take it away from Nkrumah. It's Kwame Nkrumah. Na bebre omo to me enemu no omo idol ye Nkrumah o. Me am senior honorable Black Okojeto. O hwe na o kan Nkrumah sema wan hwa o kene yo beto Nkrumah tare ahye. Unse Okojeto all the way to is it Guinea? Akɔhwe fia na Nkrumah dem ama ye kasa yi I'm sure say minim say ya wi a ye moves a wan hwa ye be innovate. When you are philosophical, fine. Nkrumah is a tower. Into that one I sort of I agree, Obi. But my point is that why do you make changing the name of the airport an issue at this time when power has been given to you less than 12-13 months ago, when people gave it to you because they are so much unemployed that they believe in your 24-hour economy, which you are yet to present a bill to parliament on. You say it will take a bill. I don't believe it will take a bill and an authority to start a 24-hour. 24-hour economy is a product of serious transformation of the economy. That's my belief. But as we speak, you've not done it. The fact that you are not taking a bill, even is an admission that you are now setting the grounds for it. Meanwhile, this never went and confession mukotobama. Oh my head, say, Ekufado shia sebi gay for or the musrido. But would you uchi won cry? A boy went to one shot. In fact, you go to about was see question Papano. Hey, Obi a call for more. Nipadi nibi share. Obi say mo papa kwa kamu una sa genu. Mama fani ni ama Obi. Come 14 months in Ghana na yedi. Kata na ese Ekufado say no. Yen say have to na su Ghana yedi. So the point I'm making is that I remember whether Nkrumah Sebio or right say tunu. My point is that Dina Oko Sisano nipa na eko to abama wono enu ne be mo Sebio mo kuma to mo yem ana e kwa satisfy mo nkrofo mo gidi say ye de ye gi Nkrumah di enti se di tumi e di ama wono afa na wodi ba be di Sebi u beliefs nwa na Sebi mi ka say tumi di e kan edu nipa nsem na no hotona no suban timi sisa na ya ye opposition dia media miniaji because who say Bible start here na ma we bi say nema ti say we pe chese ni timu ya ye ni de Obi di onko say edi Sebi edi ska asembeba Obi wo say onko tua ska wo international say we say di systems IT systems o say some changes ni editorials ni upgrades ni ama ni nyina ye ka way at this our time as Sebio over chemi aye kasai public workers are omu bo puru say engage yen workers to say tewu ni TUC ni mo ka say yesikai Sebi you have a lot of challenges, so it can only be idealistic. Now the me yama omo ni say why do we keep on going in circles Obi if after 15-20 years nyamia dom say in 2028 Dr. Bamia back. Anytime we get a majority in parliament, Dr. Koboy, me, I'm not really interested in such idealistic, philosophical farm for Sobi Maganani. But you won't go for me tradition more. On my say, you majority idiot for bill bra. Now you fear cry and go pieko. For how long would we do this? And Obi, let me just say something short here. Say, if we are honest to ourselves, some of the back and forth a bit high. Whether you like it or not, you can never succeed by creating the impression say Nkrumah with all his strengths said one prank of Nkrumah. Why do we do this to ourselves? It doesn't mean say Nkrumah is evil. Yesu Christo pe ena boni bia ni no hu because onu do enyankopo preko pe ena na ye enkofo refi obia ni wiase ayewu na be man ni oba nhia che Yesu Obi, are you know what I'm saying? So apart from Christ, every human being you can find people on who are Sebi atochima na ya Papa David na Yesu po omo refer to say thou son of David. Now David na e boni dinu Obi nyame ndi no ho agro not because na boni ni no ho our strength be nyame sure see this is a man after my heart. And Nkrumah had his negatives Obi only she cry no e ban saying don't who was sell. He wrote letters say, even if you have differences with me, I am in difficulty. I might die here. He died in cell. Obi. Now on him, this world is a spiritual planet. That me reading history. I mean, when say now Nkrumah was begging, say, let me come here, I'm sick and die. And I mean, who say the world is a complex place. Long story short, Nkrumah had his strengths, but there were families that were in tight corner. The overthrow of Nkrumah brought them liberation. And those families will continue to make Kotoka a hero till all of them, their generations, leave this country. In the same way, those are Nkrumah impact on our lives, including Ghana. Built some of these Akosomo Dam, led the African struggle. When you see that they are praising Nkrumah, you can't take it away from it. In fact, when I was in tech, my favorite t-shirts are custom made t-shirts with Nkrumah's face on it. He's someone I admire for his strengths, but it doesn't make him Christ in quote. He has his flaws, and we should move beyond this. Now Nkrumah, CBP, how many years down the line? The challenges of today. In fact, forgive me, most of Nkrumah's theories, if you even come and apply some of them today, you will know it will not work.
It is never true, then you don't know.
Obi, look, the how do you call it? Obi, leftist ideals have been tested through both theory and practice and shown to have saturation points where they don't bring any other thing. And that creative distraction through capitalism and innovation that's why the United States of America is the biggest economy in the world. Obi, and also just they don't have challenges. So the point I make it look, Dentina and the NDC, Fortis and Nkrumah start here to baby Dentia. Omo muso mu don Nkrumah chebia e ba ni say na Fortis and Nkrumah start here. NDC now toy. Omo toy because when they started dealing with the Bretton Woods institution, it became clear that most of those factories they were burdened on the state. They were not economically viable. Obi. Economics course, no, my but viability, say, who output, everything else sustain. Most of them were not. But Nkrumah meant well. It didn't mean so one many well. But when you study economics, sometimes some things work for some time, and based on certain factors, they do what? They collapse. You have to be humble to accept this. Now, a be a Ghana dream. Nurses, ya share on boss, automatic admission. Allied health nurses. Omu tell you, allied health workers. Obi, phone line say allied health phone free. One show you never jolly was to do. Nipo pay juma ni abri. And now Ghana why transport minister ba spare parts dealers ni trotro driver say car call workshop this one bringing it back because parts no shusha enya nyama no. Now paper call parliament. Ko debate. Obi debate we see bill ba pass it through stages. Stage 1, introduction. Ebeko committee name aba. Consideration. Now from consideration, I got test final reading. Yeah, come when I be Ghana in share parliament. Debate I will take over. Nina listen Kotoka kwa na oba. Hey, Obi. Now, to me do say my refuge is here is Obi. Now, sebio anka LGBT pona president Omediako parliament. Aye debater. Anka so for ni Christopher we can say, "Oh, we dey ye di unkomo." Inti me sire Obi. Na etiye emaden ebi wa ma me beno obi wa ma atiye ema refi wa ma me beno nyina piepie because nipa sesia nipa nan say you see 24-hour economy or chese no be create adwuma or formula 133 nipa wey akodru Kotoka say din unhihye na oye Obi Kotoka me nimno, but all I can say is that Obi, there are times now only the air time President John Dramani Mahama about first time. Then to the ones is Kotoka din. Time John Mills from so rest in peace. Then to the ones even Jerry John Wallace. You know I'm asking all this because most of them are leftist people.
Sure.
So abaye topical because some fanciful discussions. And it's not President America. Who's a party the conform doors. No be akase din we kro yeden yen sisa no say nyama consequences no school no be me call garrison schools say
Bema camp or
say u free airport
primary school
u free airport o say o message dem na umbra Bema camp because unti me yi Kotoka airport enja Kotoka Bema camp wan hwe obeduru omu village nso no started you o say ungo yi na akwantu we eno na Ghana for small